The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
Good morning and welcome to the Seminole Nation radio program. I'm your host, Edwin Marshall. I'm joined in here today by Mr. Joe Coon. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning.
Moment, ogida hayo yalagat no mari nage Seminole dalwa nage okilki de oze unga nage unaka ozagat no mari simokilki zalanagi rundos Jody bagiad. So we want to welcome everybody to this morning's show. We got a special guest with us today as well. A little later in the show, we're going to be interviewing Mr. Chris Galbraith. He's the IT manager with Premier Technical Solutions. Premier Technical Solutions does the IT work for the Seminole Nation. He's going to impart a lot of wisdom on us today about his position and what they do at Premier Technical Solutions. It's good to have you, Chris, by the way.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Sure. We're going to get started with a little bit of church news announcements. Joe, I'm going to kind of interact with you on this because you know a lot about some of these churches that I don't know. But first of all, this coming Sunday, Agena is a Presbyterian church. I believe it's out here south of Seminole.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who the pastor is?
No, I don't know who's pastoring there.
Okay.
But they're over by Ma too.
Yeah. And then we have Alabama Baptist Church. It's over by Whitekiller. And also Alabama Quasati Baptist Church between Dustin, Whitekiller, and Wetumpka. And also Belvin Baptist Church in Okmulgee. Cedar Springs Baptist Church way out there in Cherokee Country. Mm-hmm. Cold Springs Baptist Church down near Conwa. Hutchijubba Baptist Church over there.
Between Graham and...
Henrietta, Henrietta and Graham, Little Coweta.
I don't know where that's at.
Little Quasati, and that's over there by Butner. I say Butner, mm-hmm. It's Cromwell. Mm-hmm. Many Springs over by Holdenville. Okmulgee Baptist, where is that Okmulgee? Hey. It's in Okmulgee Baptist. Prairie Springs over by Okima. Spring Church, that's your church,
That's
Joe.
my church,
over there by Sasakwa. Mm-hmm. Or Sajawa, as we say it.
We just got out of revival, too.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Wolfke Baptist Church down there by Hannah. And West Eufaula, which is just west of Eufaula. Mm-hmm. Wewokoji, that's a Methodist Church, and that's down near Yeager. And finally, Yardika. And Yardika is okay over there by Henrietta.
By Salem.
Yeah, Salem. As a matter of fact, it's just right near Salem.
A block from Salem.
Block away from Salem Corner, yeah. All right. Those are the church meetings this coming week. They're all over the place. And, you know, I made a little note to mention this, but Alabama Church near Whitekiller and Quasati Church near Cromwell and Alabama Quasati Church over there between Dustin and Wetumpka all have the same church meeting. Alabama Quasati, and Quasati. So all those churches are this coming Sunday. You know,
I would have thought they would have had them on different Sundays with the same name.
Yeah. All right, we're going to move on here. We got a few announcements for you. Here's the big one. We've been really pushing this one right here. For all tribal members, on the 30th, and precisely what day is the 30th on?
I think it's a Saturday.
This coming Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
From starting at 1 o'clock, there's going to be a tribal potluck dinner. For all tribal members. It starts at 1 o'clock, like I said, till 4 o'clock. Everyone is welcome to this event, and like I said, it is potluck. Mm-hmm. So bring your favorite dish, whatever you like to show off and cook. What's your favorite, Joe?
Well, my sister makes pineapple pie, and by the time I get around to there, it's already all gone.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Go cut you a piece before she takes
I
it
think
in.
I'll do that this time.
I like pineapple upside down cake. But that's this Saturday from 1 to 4, and it's going to be held at the Seminole, Oklahoma Best Western in the Trojan Conference Room. It says everyone's welcome to this event. Bring your special covered dish and break bread with the chief. And as Jeremy says, me con dagleg and eating gabejagis. I think that's what he says. Let's break bread with the chief. So Chief's going to be there. And this is a tribal event for all tribal members. It's a social event. Spring sprung and everybody's feeling good.
That's what he said yesterday. Baksangi.
Oh, uh-huh. Also, the Seminole Nation CHR program on April the 13th, coming up, Easter egg hunt. Tribal members all come out for the Easter egg hunt on April the 13th. That's at the Miccosukee Mission. At the Miccosukee Mission grounds, there's going to be food, prizes, and more starting at 11 o'clock. And it's entirely free to the public. And hosted by the Seminole Nation CHR program. Bring all the kids especially. But, sometimes these Easter egg hunts tickle me because when they have a division for the elders, boy, this is like watching those little kids. Okay. All right, so that rain or shine, I guess we're going to be there.
Well, some of them said they can't hardly walk, can't hardly get here or there,
man.
But boy, when it comes Easter egg hunt, they run over you.
I know it. Watch that Easter egg hunt. Them old little old ladies, they'll shove you out of the way. We've been announcing Seminole Nation BCR Commission is open on the last Saturday of each month. That's this coming Saturday, March the 30th, from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and this is a convenience for those who can't get up here and get a card tag or get their title work done. And if you need a new card tag, you need to renew one, need some title work done, you can do that this Saturday from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. I
just visited them not too long ago, and boy, they were really nice people over there.
They are. I like going over there. All right, Job Placement and Training Program is partnering with the Food Distribution Program to present an opportunity to obtain a job skill and get a certification as a forklift driver. The forklift certification class is going to be April the 26th at the North Community Building, starting at 8:30 a.m. It's going to be taught by Rex Haley. He's going to be the trainer. And 8:30 at JP&T and 9 to 12 in the classroom. Going to take a lunch break, and then from 1 to 4 there will be hands-on training, and hopefully you'll be able to get certified after the training. You can pass the test, receive your certification. It's good for 3 years, so they're going to take no more than 15 to 20 in the class. So if you're interested, you might want to contact the Job Placement and Training Program at 405-234-5288 or 5289. Water aerobics, Joe. Seminole Nation Diabetes Program, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. On Mondays, it's 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. There's 2 sessions, and then 6:45 to 7:45. On Wednesdays, it's 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and Thursdays is 6:45 to 7:45. And for more information about water aerobics, you can contact James Fife at 405-234-5247. You ever done that?
Yeah, I did that for a little while. They ran me out because every time I jumped in it, I ran all the water out.
Me and my buddies used to do water aerobics when I was a kid, but we did it in a pond over there by the rodeo ground in Wetumpka, and we jerk all our clothes off and jump in there and go skinny dipping. Little boys. All right, Tribal Child Support Services has an announcement for members of Seminole Nation, parents, or guardians of tribal children through the Seminole Nation. If you have questions regarding child support and you need answers, or if you feel like you should be receiving child support but you aren't, or if you want to start a child support case but don't know where to begin, they can help you. You can call them at 1-888-540-1501. You can call them for a free consultation. Your children may have rights and benefits that they're not getting. Please give them a call. The Seminole Nation Museum is offering free Seminole history classes, and they began on March the 16th, but they'll continue through April the 20th, and that's on Saturdays from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. The course present the Genesis of Seminole Nation and their origins as Muskogee Mound Builders. And this is a two-part. This is part one of a two-part series, and they'll be doing the second part in the fall. So if you'd like more information, contact them at 405-257-5580. Here we go, Joe. Tell me a little bit about that one right there.
Okay, this is Oklahoma Native American Youth Language Fair. It's held at the Sam Noble Museum at OU, and we've been there for 4 or 5 years now, and it's a very good program. And you get to watch the kids talking in their tribal language and even sing, and they do a lot of things very interesting to watch. And we'll be taking 2 different groups. Jonathan Bennett's after-school program. What's the name of the program? But I forgot now. But what is it? Hobwidagi Yukchagi Figi Yukchagat. Is that what it is?
Hobwidagi Yukchagat.
Hobwidagi Yukchagat. That's his group, and he does it after school, and they'll be performing, and my high school classes will be performing also. So we only get one shot at this, and so we're going to take our shot and go eat something and come home.
All right. Good luck to you. Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Department of Veteran Affairs announces that they'll be on site at the Seminole Veterans Office North Community Building from Fridays from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. This is for those veterans that need assistance either with making application or finding out what kind of benefits you'd be eligible for. Once again, Fridays from 9 to 2. You can see Kay Galen Greenwald, the director, or call him at 405-234-5242. Oh, here's a big announcement, Joe. June the 7th, put it on your calendar. 2019 Seneca Indian School Annual Reunion. The Alumni Association will hold a Seneca Indian School Annual Reunion at Wyandotte Cultural Center, located on the old Seneca Indian School campus. You know, I've had a lot of friends that went to school at Seneca. Yeah. I didn't, but I know a lot of people that did. Seneca was open for over 100 years, from 1872 to 1980, and man, it's way up there.
There's a lot of people from around here that went to school up there from around here. So
yeah, a special collection of recently found photographs from Robert F. Kennedy's 1968 visit to Seneca will be presented at the main meeting. And if you have other memorabilia from Seneca School and you're going to come, please be there. There'll be Seneca T-shirts available for purchase, and Seneca alumni membership also $10. Weenie roast and potluck events are they're going to have those. They hope to see you there. Big Seneca Indian School reunion. Real quickly, American Indian Alaska Native Student Travel Scholarships for 2019. If you're interested, and this is from the National Institute of Justice, 12th Annual National Missing Unidentified Persons Conference in September in Las Vegas. Next one's the International Association of Chiefs of Police, and that's going to be October the 26th and 29th in Chicago. The American Society of Criminology, the annual meeting November 13th through 16th in San Francisco. American Academy of Forensic Sciences is going to be February 17th of next year in Anaheim, California. There's scholarships available for American Indian Alaska Native students that would like to go to one of those. For more information, you can look them up on their website, the National Institute of Justice. Strother JOM Parent Committee is having a fundraising bingo April the 6th at Strother Public School Cafeteria, and that's going to be April the 6th. Food sale starts at 12 and bingo starts at 1, and donations are appreciated. That's our friends over at Strother.
Bingo! I like bingo.
Yep.
Yeah, but I never win, but I like bingo. Sand Creek Eufaula Baptist Church Annual Wild Onion Dinner, Saturday, April 6th, 11 to 3:30. Adults $10, 12 and under $5, $10 carry out. all you can eat. Boy, that's a lot
All right.
there. Yeah. And that's over there at the church from 270 to 56. Go south 1 mile, turn west, and go 1.25 miles. It's on the south side of the road.
That's
You
the big
can't
one.
miss it. You can just open your window
Yeah,
and smell it.
I know. You ain't even got to look for it. Just smell it out. All right. Also, Rock Spring Baptist Church is going to have a benefit garage sale and food sale. Hamburgers, chips and pop, hot link with chips and pop, hot dogs with chips and pop, salt meat sandwich. Oh, man, chili and cheese available. And they're also going to have a garage sale along with this. It says that you can fill a bag for $5 or 50 cents each item. And so take your bag out there and fill it up with garage sale stuff. And
I still got tote sacks from my old days from picking pecans.
Lee, you get a lot of stuff in there.
Get a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah. And finally, this from Augusta Baptist Church, they'll be having their revival on April 24th through the 27th. First night will be April 24th. The speaker will be Dennis Fish. That's the senior adult night. And then the next night on April the 25th, the older youth night speaker will be Jeff Harjo. The following night on April 26th, the speaker will be John Factor. That's going to be youth night.
That's tonight, isn't it?
That's in April.
Oh, April.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Russell Daniels on April 27th will be the speaker at Adult Night. And this is 4 nights. And then, of course, on Sunday, it will be culminated by the pastor and his sermon at 11 o'clock. So the theme is salvation, and everyone's invited. That's at Augusta Baptist Church, our good friend Dan Factor over there in Wewoka. Those are announcements for this week. We've got a special guest in the studio, as I mentioned, Mr. Chris Galbraith. He's the IT manager with Premier Technical Solutions, and he'll be here to talk with us just in a moment. But at this time, let's listen to Jeremy Fultz as he brings us information from the nation.
Istungo, this is Jeremy Fultz with highlights from the nation. Last week was spring break in Seminole Nation territory and throughout Oklahoma. WIOA did a great job of holding events and even had a cooking and cultural presentation on Thursday. Leon Bell shared some knowledge passed down by our elders.
Our elders told us that don't ever let the fire, ceremonial fire, burn out. And if for some reason we don't take care of it, and if it should go out, the world would turn cold.
And the nation wants you to save the date, March 30th, 1 to 4 p.m. for a tribal potluck and to break bread with the chief, Mikon Dakleg Idigabedjagits. And the Seminole Chamber of Commerce is having its 11th annual Made in Oklahoma Festival, Saturday, April 6th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Visit SeminoleOKChamber.org for more information. And that is your highlights from the nation. Mado jige jige shjig.
And welcome back, Seminole Nation Radio program. I forgot to make one announcement I was going to make for a friend of mine, Mr. Major McHenry. This coming Saturday, they've got their wild onion dinner way up at Broken Arrow Methodist Church. And you say, why do you announce it way up here? Because people travel all over to these wild onion dinners. And so there may be some people from this area, especially the Methodists, who want to support Broken Arrow Methodist Church. Y'all get up there and go eat with Major McHenry. He's a good wild onion.
Yeah, you know, they come down here a lot.
Yeah.
Come down this
Yeah,
way a lot.
absolutely.
The
Come to
McHenrys,
church
they
down
can
here.
really sing.
Yeah, yeah. All right. As I mentioned a while ago, we got a guest in the studio with us today, Mr. Chris Galbraith. Chris Galbraith. He's the IT manager with Premier Technical Solutions. Chris, I hear you're a man of many talents.
I've been told. I don't usually like to point them out, but I get questions sometimes that bring out some kind of information that
Sure.
I think some people are surprised to learn about me.
Well, I'll tell you what. You're the IT manager with Premier, and as we all know, we're contracted. Seminole Nation is with Premier Technical Solutions for all of our IT work. Tell us a little bit about what you do specifically with Premier.
With Premier, well, I'm the manager of Premier and also the head technician, so that leaves me liable for pretty much everything, whether it goes right or wrong. But at Premier as a company, we provide networking and telecommunications for businesses and a place for home users to bring their equipment in and have it checked out and repaired as well. So we do have a storefront. It's at 2107 West Wrangler Boulevard, right there in one of the Seminole Nation complexes.
The little strip mall there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For the home users, we deal with whatever applications or whatever hardware problems they might be having. Same thing for the business users, just on a much larger scale and, across the state, across the county, however far we need to.
Up until recently, the Seminole Nation, we handled our own IT. We managed our own IT matters. However, we've contracted with you recently. I bet you're doing a lot of straightening up right now, aren't you?
There's a lot of organizational things we've been going through, and we're trying to come up with a good plan that'll sort out all the issues and do it as cost effective as we can, and leave that information for the future as well, and make sure it's retained so we don't ever run into the same problem again.
Ever since Chief Chilcote's administration took over, there's been a big disparity in our website. Are we being able to get that all straightened out?
Yeah, I know there were a few initial steps that there was something with the administration of the website that wasn't necessarily released by the last guy.
Right.
And I think they got that sorted out. They've brought me onto that list of controllers, and I've worked with what they call the .gov,
mm-hmm.
and we've gotten it straightened out now to where we have full control over it. So
we have an updated website.
Yeah, well, we have the ability to update our website at least now.
Okay, so we're looking forward pretty soon to getting all this updated.
Yes.
Oh,
yep.
Great. That's great.
Yeah, before our hands were tied on it. You get in some situations with government-controlled entities or, government-controlled items at all,
mm-hmm.
and it's hard to get the control back for yourself if you weren't on that list, and that's easily done by an IT administrator.
Right, and everybody has said, well, why is Seminole Nation not just, they think it's just a matter of getting on there and opening it up and straightening it up, but there's a lot more to it.
Yeah, to run a .gov, you have to be issued that address by
mm-hmm.
the government. So if anything ever gets out of your personal control, or you lose control depending on contractual or just an old employee, there's a few hurdles that you have to jump over to get it back.
Sure.
And with anything where there's some bureaucracy involved, there's some steps that take a little bit longer than most people are comfortable with, but it's unavoidable too.
Well, it's got to be done.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. It's got to be done. What are you finding as one of the bigger challenges of contracting with the tribe, or is that one of the biggest challenges you've got there?
I wouldn't say it's a challenge necessarily. It's just there's a lot of programs that you wouldn't encounter anywhere except for in a tribe, and a lot of them are custom tailored for the tribe itself. So there's some things, terminologies, or just ins and outs of certain programs that I've had to associate with things I'd worked with before, so so it would kind of get me comfortable with working with them, or that's pretty much it really, is learning the mm-hmm. custom applications that the tribe works with. Everything else we try to keep to a standard Microsoft network and Cisco controlled hardware to where we know it's top quality, and then the only guesswork after that is just the custom tailored items we run across.
In our department, Jeremy Fultz handles all of our technical aspects of the language department. Jeremy, I'm going to call you out from the crowd. You got any particular thing that you're interested in as far as Premier is concerned?
I know Premier can handle storage solutions, and we've talked about that. Do you want to expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, Jeremy asked me about a network accessible device that he'd be able to back up to, and a sort of a travel mate type solid state device, and both those items are something that we deal with on a regular basis on a lot smaller scale usually, but we also have the scale that you'd need for a radio station. He came and asked for an 8 terabyte to 12 terabyte, and that's what we've located, and it's a device that if there's a small issue with it, it should be able to recover, and you won't lose everything with it. I don't want to get too technical because it'll get nerdy sounding.
Chris is also, like Edwin said earlier, a man of many talents. Tell us everything that you've been professional in. I know you've been a professional surfboarder, inline rollerblader.
He's a professional.
Yeah, that's it. I'm good at being a professional. I've done a few different things in my past. I think I've lived enough lives to where I should be older than I am, I believe. I did rollerblading, competitive rollerblading and skateboarding for 4 or 5 years there, and then as an instructor in some foreign countries, Norway and Sweden for the most part. And I did motorcycle racing there for a couple of years, motorcycle road racing where it's high speed going around a circuit, and a little bit of car racing.
Can we see you on YouTube?
I didn't. I had one video uploaded to YouTube, but that's been since 2010. I don't think it's still on there. I did have a crash video, actually. That was the only one I ever put on there because I wanted everybody to see me crash my motorcycle. And it was some first-person view, so you can see me going down, my hands flailing, and my motorcycle disappearing into the grass and going into pieces. So.
I'll tell you what. It sounds like a man of many talents. Somebody asked me what all I had done in my life, and I had told them several things I've done. I've been around the block a little bit too. They said, "You're lying." I said, "Why?" I said, "It'd take 96 years to do everything you said you've done."
It always sounds more complicated to everybody else. When you're living it, though, it seems really simple and it's just the thing you're doing. So, yeah.
But have you ever did a break dance on the radio?
I don't believe I've done it on the radio. It doesn't translate as well. It does a little better on video. I did do it as kind of a intermission for some pretty big concerts and things when I was in Europe. I was with a good group that were the national champions for a few years in a row and represented the country of Norway against other Scandinavian countries.
I can see how breakdancing could lead to or be related to skateboarding, maybe because of the physical aspects. And but do you rap? Have you rapped?
No, I'm not very good at that.
Oh, you're kidding. No. I figured you'd been a rapper.
I don't think I have the voice for that.
If you try to dance now, you sure enough break something. Maybe.
Yeah, you'll hear I can do some pop locking, but it must be joints popping out of place probably now.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have you with us on the show today, Chris. So tell us once again where you're located, what exactly it is you do, your telephone number, etc.
We are located at 2107 West Wrangler Boulevard, like I said, in the Seminole Nation complex there on Wrangler. We do computer repair, all kind of IT consultation, and large networks as well, as far as administration and infrastructure planning. And our phone number is 405-303-2298.
Okay. Well, we got some stuff for you specifically to do with our office as well, our office, the language program. We got some things coming up that we're going to need your assistance on. So we're glad to have you on board, and thank you for coming out today and talking to us.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be out here, and
Absolutely.
I'll be glad to fix you guys up.
All right. All righty. So looks like we are getting close to the end of another show here at the Seminole Nation radio program. Joe, one of the things that we've become accustomed to, or we've gotten to do every week, is we begin our program with one of the traditional songs. It's called the Guinea Dance. It's been recorded years and years ago by Nietzsche Gray. We always play that because we want to show the diversity of our tribe, our culture, but we also conclude our show every week with a hymn, and a traditional Muskogee hymn, Creek Seminole hymn, and Joe usually sings that for us. Last week you were out, and Nan had to sit in for you. She did a great job.
Great job.
Yeah. So but this week you have a song picked out for us, and if you would, go ahead and close our show out today. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Seminole Nation radio program. Harambo mabo hezagache maru.
Halwi me manapia kalis. Halwi me manapia kalis. Halwi me manapia kalis. Halwi ka lova me. Miko sabat, miko sapi mongas, miko sabat, miko sapi mongas, miko sabat, miko sapi mongas, alwita lova me, alwi me manapi yakatis. Halwi me manapi yakalis. Halwi me manapi yakalis. Halwi ta lofa me. Mado.
Mado, Joe.
The new 97.7 FM and 1260 AM, KWSH.